My little niece keeps playing Putt Putt. And as a result, I keep making videos for it. Next up is Putt Putt Travels Through Time. Let's just do that monthly. I'll note that's come on VVM, which basically used to run like these games, like, you know, up there recently, so whatever. Alright, so that's the intro.
Pep! Pep! I promised Mr. Firebird we'd come over this morning so I could show him my history report, my calculator, and my Smokey the Fire Engine lunchbox.
Alright, well, is this an adventure where we use coins?
Here's my coin. I better not leave home without it.
Alright, interesting. So this might be going back to basics a little bit here. With like the update, like, you know, art style. And damn quick key over here, of course, because why not? So much like everything else, there's like, you know, little doodles you can play with here. A very different aesthetic with, like, you know, musical instruments, and now we have, like, you know, toys and such on the wall.
Hey, hey.
Got some monkeys, apparently. Alright, so everyone knows that basically I can click on stuff, basically, like, you know, to find stuff. There's also an inventory something you can click on, so...
That's my history report.
There's history report. There's the anime puppy.
That's my calculator. That's my Smokey the Fire Engine lunchbox.
Alright, let's just get going.
Come on, Pep. Let's go see Mr. Firebird.
That damn cow, you know.
Here we are, Pep. It's Mr. Firebird's workshop.
Well, I get the fireworks factory is basically out of business.
It says Firebird's lab.
For those who don't remember, it was the second episode had, like, you know, Mr. Firebird's, like, you know, firework factory. And that's where we basically went to meet, like, the first time.
Let's go find our friend, Mr. Firebird.
Let's go in.
Hi, Mr. Firebird.
Welcome, Putt Putt.
Well, he looks a lot more spiffy now.
I was just putting the finishing touches on my time portal.
Wow! A real time portal? Where can you go in it, Mr. Firebird?
Nowhere. Nowhere at all. I don't think. You see, it's not meant for actual travel, but it gives you a way to see into the past and the future through the time portal. Like a TV set, only what you're seeing is real.
Wow, that's neat!
As a matter of fact, I was just about to fire it up for the very first time. Here, I'll show you.
Great! And then I can show you my history report and my new school supplies.
washing. I need a coin to start the washing machine. Guess I'm fresh out.
Hey, I think I've got something that will solve the problem.
And that's my coin comes into the picture. By the way, who basically remembers like the fireworks factory stuff over here? So the conveyor belt's been like, you know, changed up a little bit here. Alright, let's just get this guy a coin.
Here's a coin, Mr. Firebird.
Ah, this is not a mere coin, Putt Putt. It is the key to great knowledge. The washing machine is providing the perfect ratio between the inverted subspace bubble frequency, the molecular torque, and the spin cycle. Holy gas can! This shouldn't be happening!
Help! No!
This is not good at all, Putt Putt. My calculations show that until everything is brought back to the present time, I won't be able to shut the portal.
Don't worry, Mr. Firebird. I'll go in and find everything.
Once you find all your things, we can close this time portal for good.
Alright, so travel through time. A lot more of a quick start than like, you know, last time, like the you know, fireworks factory, because you know there's less like to do, but whatever. That's fine.
You be careful, Putt Putt, and good luck!
Wow! It's like a science fiction movie, except I have a feeling that this is reality. These must be the 4 places where Pep and all my things landed. I wonder where I should go first.
Looking around in the time continuum,
where things have always been.
1,
2,
3,
4 doors that lead through into places in time for you. That's where you'll find Pep.
And my homework?
We feeling sad that your homework is gone and everything's wrong, but it won't be for long.
But
When you look up, you'll see the time doesn't stop because it goes on forever.
Goes on forever?
Goes on forever.
You'll see the old west
And visit a king.
and see dinosaurs.
And really neat future things.
When you return, you'll know what you'll learn.
Pay close attention. Stay on your mission.
To see new dimensions.
And when you look up,
you'll know that
time doesn't stop.
because it
Goes on forever with you.
Get out.
Alright, neat. Well, let's start in the past, I guess.
Whoa! This must be the age of the dinosaurs.
Nope, by the way, the dinosaurs don't have any feathers on it, so this is a nice game, so you know it doesn't have like all the things that like dinosaurs would have had, you know, back in the day.
I wonder how I can move this thing so I can drive through. Wowie zowie! It's a real live Brachiosaurus!
Ms. Brachiosaurus, and who or what in the primordial ooze are you?
I'm Putt Putt, and I've come from the future. I'm trying to drive across the road back there, but there's a strange something blocking it.
That strange something happens to be my tail, Putt Putt.
Gee, if it wouldn't be much trouble, Ms. Brachiosaurus, would you mind moving it so I can get through?
Not at all, honey. Not at all.
I'd really appreciate it. Thanks! So, exactly what year is this anyway?
Year? I haven't the faintest idea. All I know is we're sometime in the age of the dinosaurs.
Wow! I'm I'm driving around millions of years before my time.
Alright, well, let's just get on our adventure here.
Thanks a lot, Ms. B. Now I'm off to explore the age of the dinosaurs.
Now let's travel to Jurassic Road because those exist back in this day.
Ugh. How in the heck am I gonna fix this?
The wheel, by the way.
Ugh. Hello, I'm Putt Putt. Do you need some help? Yes, but first you gotta tell me, what in the heck is a Putt Putt? I never laid eyes on anything quite like you before. I'm a car, and I'm visiting from the future. Whoa, imagine that! I'm real glad to meet you. Say, Putt, how'd you like to help me figure out how to move this basic pile of rocks? Then I can build me a bridge and go home. I'd be happy to help you, Will. All I have to do is figure out how to do it.
Oh, pushing it.
Full speed ahead! That was fantastic! Stupendous! Putt, you cars from the future sure know how to fix your basic bridge. Thanks! Uh-oh, big time problem alert! Looks like we're gonna need one more rock to finish the job. Don't worry, I'm sure I can find one somewhere. Great! Looks like we need a rock shaped like your basic pentagon. I'll keep an eye out for a rock in the shape of a pentagon, then you can cross your bridge.
Alright, so some basic shapes like, learning here. A pentagon is basically a five-sided, shape, so, hooray. And there's right there.
It's a rock in the shape of a pentagon.
I'm just gonna keep going because I think there's also another rock over here. So, if you need, to find, a circle, here's, a circle.
Hey, it's a rock in the shape of a circle.
Oh, okay, so basically, you take one or the other.
It's a rock in the shape of a pentagon.
Alright, let's get to it. So a little bit of, differentiation between, the pentagon and a circle. Alright, so I'm liking this for, what I might teach a little kid.
Will, guess what? I found a rock, and I think it will fit in the hole in the bridge. Well, what do you know?
I assume, by the way, if you play this again, you probably have, some rocks that, are needed to be a circle here.
Excellent! Fantastic! Thanks a gazillion, Putt! Well, I'm homeward bound. Come visit any old time you like.
Let's go explore around to find out our, other stuff here, I guess.
I can't quite reach. Ooh.
Look at that! It's an Apatosaurus!
An itchy and a horribly miserable Apatosaurus at the moment.
My name's Putt Putt, and maybe I can help you.
What a positively inspired idea. You could just roll on over to my back and scratch away this terrible itch.
But then I'd have to drive over your head.
Not a problem, Putt Putt. I'm tough. I can take it. Just, scratch that spot, please.
Alright, so we're gonna drive over him, I guess.
Ooh, now go a bit to the right.
Alright, it's basically
Yes. Yes. Go a little bit down.
basically it's basic directions here, so.
Ah. Ooh, go a little to the right.
Let's see if I go in the wrong direction, what happens.
Oh, yes. Oh. Go a little bit down. Just a little lower.
Alright, it's basically sort of guiding you the way you need to go.
Oh, just a little lower. Ah, yes! Oh, that's it. Oh, that's so much better. Thank you.
You're welcome. I was happy to help.
So, a little bit of like, puzzle solving with shapes, a little bit of like, direction solving with like this dinosaur.
I don't know what I would have done without your help, Putt Putt.
Mind if I drive over your tail to the other side?
As far as I'm concerned, Putt Putt, you could drive on me all day and night. Be my guest.
Thanks!
Off we go.
Oh my goodness, it's Pet! She's in a pterodactyl nest. Don't worry, Pep. I'll rescue you. I got you, Pep. I sure did miss you, boy. Now all I have to do is get my lunchbox, my calculator, and my history report, so Mr. Firebird can close the time portal.
Well, let's just get going, I guess. I guess we'll go visit our friend before we leave this era.
Hello, Putt! Hello to you too, Will. So, Putt, what's a car from the future like you doing in a past like this? I'm looking for some things I lost. My history report, my lunchbox, and my calculator. You've lost me too, Putt. I haven't the faintest idea what those things are.
And yeah, makes sense. I guess you can probably look around for like other things you possibly do too, so there's probably like other puzzles.
How you doing? The name's Compy, short for Compagnathus. That there is my very hungry buddy, Triceratops.
Glad to meet you. My name's Putt Putt.
You don't know how hard it is to be best friends with a Triceratops. I mean, I'm 2 feet long on a good day, and he's at least 36 feet long. It's a heck of a thing.
So some random information, basically like learning about the names of dinosaurs and, how long they are.
My buddy here is the original master of fast food. Give him some food, he'll eat it fast.
And why not? A little bit of a joke, because why not? Alright, that's enough learning for this stuff here. Let's just move on to, like, maybe other areas of this, like, Jurassic period. What's this?
Oh, help! It's a vicious, strange something or other about to attack. I just know it.
No, it isn't. I'm Putt Putt. I never hurt anyone, honest.
Promise?
Of course I promise.
Oh, gosh. I feel much better. Say, you want to play picture jumble with the rocks?
Sure, that sounds like fun.
Alright, so this is a minigame, obviously. Now it's like a jigsaw type of thing.
So, which one's first?
Let's move that one.
There.
Let's move that one.
Basically, it's like, make a picture. Let's see here.
Let's move that one. Let's move that one.
Well, I'll get teased basically, hearing like, let's move that one, but whatever.
There.
Let's move that one.
Let's see if that's it.
All right, we did it.
I guess if you want to play again, you guys change the game. It's a very basic like picture game.
Which one's first?
I sure had fun playing with those rocks. Thanks, T-Rex.
That was a T-Rex, by the way, apparently. A very scary cat T-Rex, because why not? What's up with the bird?
Hi, Mr. Bird.
Wanna play Follow the Volcano?
Okay.
Alright, watch this now real closely. Okay, now you go.
Okay, so you got like a rhythm type of game again, so...
Now see if you can match that. Now it's your turn. All right, you get the idea. To quit the game, just click on the flashing arrow.
Alright, so here we go. So yeah, a rhythm game, like, a picture game. Some other, like, interesting ideas. A little bit of rehash, like, some of the old ideas, but with some, like, new ones, I guess. Alright, so. That looks like it'll be, like, a nice little fun little area. Something I really like about this game, by the way, is that it seems like it's very self-contained, so... It probably looks like something like, each area is gonna be, like, something to basically explore for, like, a certain item, but... They all have, like, their own, like, little, like, minigames and stuff like that in them as well, so... It won't be too hard for a little kid to follow, basically, what they have to basically do for it. It's not as complicated, so to speak, as, like, the last one. I'll note, by the way, that my like little niece is basically playing through like Putt Putt plays through the zoo, and it sometimes gets a little bit lost because like she has to go like so like all over the game world, so to speak. But this looks like it'll be a little bit easier for her to play.
I must be in the medieval times.
I see a ship again.
I don't need another rock. Will's bridge is fixed.
Oh, you know what? It might be that you actually have to go out to these areas basically a rock you need like to continue in like the Jurassic era, so maybe it's not all self-contained. That could be a thing.
Oh my goodness! Excuse me, do you need some help?
My, you are certainly the fancy carriage.
I'm not a carriage exactly. I'm a car from the future. My name's Putt Putt.
I'm very happy to meet you, Putt Putt. I'm Princess Chassis, and this is my best friend and loyal subject, Woodward. We had been out collecting wood for the blacksmith when a horrible rainstorm hit.
We went charging back to the castle as fast as we could when I hit a bump and my wheel fell right off in the middle of the road. Well, maybe I can help you figure out a way to get that wheel back on.
That would be wonderful, Putt Putt.
Now I wonder how we should do this. Okay, Princess Chassis, here's the plan. You lift up your friend Woodward, and I'll slip on his wheel.
It would be my pleasure.
Oh my goodness gracious sakes. Good thanks to both of you. You're welcome.
Now I must hurry back to the castle. My father, King Chariot, is expecting me for story time.
And I have to return with the blacksmith's firewood.
Perhaps we'll see you later, Putt Putt.
Bye!
Alright, so like, you know, little mini game there. Not really all that complicated, but whatever, it's fine. I haven't clicked on anything for a while. Let's just get going.
Wow, this is some castle.
Yes, it is. Only the rains have rusted the gates shut.
We need something to help loosen them up. That's what I think.
Maybe I can find something that would work.
That would be wonderful, Putt Putt.
So yep, looks like I have to go through like the Earth period space to find the stuff you basically need, so... we have to find some oil somewhere. Or something like that. Well, let's go to the desert here.
Wowie zowie! It's the Old West!
There's a triangle.
I don't need another rock. Will's bridge is fixed.
So interesting, you know. Some interesting concepts for like, you know, going back and forth if you need to, I guess.
Well, howdy, stranger. You're not from around these here parts.
No, I'm not. I'm Putt Putt, and I've traveled here from the future.
Sure you have. The name's Lurleen. What can I do for you?
I'd like to look around, if you don't mind.
Not a bit. Not at all.
So I don't see a lunchbox or like the history report or where else we're basically looking for, I guess, here.
Ah, horse feathers. Well, shoot 'em up.
Pajama Sam! Easter egg from like
Well,
another
I'll
game.
be.
I'd like some chewy, fruity wagon wheels, please.
It'll cost you a nickel.
Oh well, I guess I'll just have to come back when I have one.
Have to go find Nickel, I guess.
Howdy do, little buddy. You new in town?
I'm Putt Putt. I'm visiting from Cartown, far in the future.
Well, dang-a-lang-a-ding-dong. That is something, ain't it? I'm Virgil Clyde.
A rope. This might come in handy.
Oh, so there's a collectible. Found ourselves a rope.
Hey, Sonny, you didn't show up a moment too soon. I'm looking to hire me a junior conductor. Pique your interest, son. Job pays a nickel.
Sure, what do I have to do?
For starters, you can oil me up while I'm as dry as a creek bed in Indian summer.
It's an oil can.
Oh, there's the oil can I need. But I guess I want to oil him as well, so... let's oil him up.
A little on the wheels will do nicely. By the way, my name is Tobias T. Train. But you can call me Toby. Oh, much better. 1,000 thanks, amigo.
You're welcome, Toby.
Say, I didn't catch your name.
My name's Putt Putt.
Well, Putt Putt, my partner, so far you've made a mighty fine junior conductor. Here's your pay, 1 round nickel.
Thanks, Toby.
And you hang on to that oil can. After all, now you're my official junior conductor.
Thanks.
Well, we got ourselves our oil can we basically need. And our nickel.
I'd like some chewy, fruity wagon wheels, please.
It'll cost you a nickel.
Oh, great, I've got one of those. Here's a nickel for the chewy, fruity wagon wheels.
Help yourself. It's all yours.
And there we go.
Good.
Nice piece to eat that for whatever reason.
Hey, and howdy once again, Putt Putt. How's my little tin can buddy from the future?
Just fine, Lurleen.
Well, that seems to be it for like this area. There's probably like something to find here at some point, but you know, don't know where to find it just yet, so whatever. Let's head back to the castle.
This should help open that rusted gate.
And here we go with the oil again.
"1,001 thank yous, Putt Putt. Now we won't be late for story time."
Off we go.
I'm the happy bard Max Wellington, who loves to play the lute. I once thought of being a piper, but I cannot play the flute.
Alright, whatever. Now what's happening here?
Hello, I'm...
Do not tell me. Ah, yes, you must be from the future.
How did you know that?
You are not the only visitor I have encountered from another time. My name is Merlin.
Merlin the magician? Wow!
You have traveled from a time very far away, and like all travelers, you must be looking for something.
I sure am.
Well, my friend, I believe you will find everything you are looking for.
I hope you're right.
What do the strange contraptions all do? Seems like just a, you know, place to play around with that right there.
Hi, Woodward. Good to see you again, Putt Putt. You're in for a regular treat, because Sir Pound-a-Lot, my friend over there, is the nicest blacksmith in the world, and that's the truth.
Greetings, traveler. May I help you?
My name's Putt Putt, and I'm looking for some things.
Take all the time in the world. My shop is your shop. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Thanks! Woodward sure delivered a huge pile of firewood.
Oh, that Woodward. Such a helpful little fellow. Still work to be done. Coming along nicely.
Well, let's visit the castle, I guess. Is that the history report right there?
Welcome, ye stranger. What be your name?
My name's Putt Putt.
And I am King Chariot. Thou hast arrived in time to hear a fantastic story.
Excuse me, King Chariot, but I think that fantastic story happens to be my history report. I need to take it home with me.
But then whatever would I read to the children of the kingdom? They would be so very disappointed to miss story time.
You could read it to them and then give it back to me.
But it is so interesting, I want to read it every day.
Maybe I could find another story for you, and you could read that one to them instead.
That is a splendid idea.
Perhaps you can find me a story about... let me see.
A story about a bear.
So there we go. Let's do a swap for like the history sheet. Alright, it's good now.
We shall begin as soon as I find an appropriate passage.
I bet down here's more minigames by the way, but let's just go check that out. I have to say, I'm not as impressed with like the Kingdom stuff as it was like the Jurassic one, but whatever.
Wow, this looks like some sort of game. Let's play with these balloons. Maybe we could shoot those crows away with them. Just show me where to let go of each balloon. If you want to quit the game, just click on the arrow.
Alright, let's see how this basically works. Well, very simple game, I guess. Just scare away the crows.
Are you sure you want?
Alright, well, so there is like a mini game here, but not exactly like easiest thing to spot, I guess, but whatever. A little kid clicking around might be able to find that. Well, I guess at this point we're gonna go to like the next zone, the last zone, the future zone.
Whoa! This must be the future! I wonder what year it is.
Remember I click by the way, stuff basically appears here. There's Freddy Fish. So, other Humongous Entertainment, games that your little kids might be able to play.
Hello, Putt.
And like our old friends. Alright, the button basically reverses the polarity of like the conveyor belt, so hooray. Very simple mechanism, like you hit the button basically to go back and forth. Alright, so we have like the sliding picture gimmick here.
Welcome to the Petorama, the make-it-yourself pet food smorgasbord. You may make any kind of custom pet food simply by creating the animal you wish to feed and then pressing the food button. Thank you and have a pleasant day.
This looks like fun!
You basically max up the animal you basically want to feed. There's that guy right there.
Your food will be ready momentarily.
Hey, instant food!
Let's see what this does.
Your
Basically,
order
feed the
has
animals.
been acknowledged and accepted.
Oh boy!
Basically, make the right animal and, like, you know, feed it to, like, the guy on the right here, or left. Oh, look at that. So it's like a mix of guys right here. We'll do this one more time, I guess.
Your food is in process.
Wow! Look at that!
And what do we get for this? Alright, well, that's enough of that, I guess.
The make-it-yourself pet food smorgasbord.
Well, let's go elsewhere, I guess. Try over here, I guess.
Oh!
Who's this?
Now, aren't you the cutest little guy on 4 wheels? What can I do to help you?
My name's Putt Putt, and I'm visiting from the past. I was hoping I could have a look around.
First things first, you can call me Miss Electra. And second, you go ahead and make yourself comfy and stay just as long as you ever love and please.
Thanks, Miss Electra. I will.
So this looks to be where I get ourselves painted, by the way.
At that?
Let's go paint ourselves.
Welcome to the Paint-O-Rama 3000, the automated painterizer.
Let's paint ourselves yellow.
Scanning process initiated. Painting process initiated. Painting completed. We hope that your Paint-O-Rama experience has been a pleasant one.
I look good.
If you say so. I don't really like that yellow, though.
Thank you. And enjoy your new color.
Now, here's a question. Can I change like, the shades of color here? That's one of what I can basically do here. Yeah, okay, I can actually change, like, you know, how, like, you know, this color's gonna look on you.
Scanning process initiated.
So that's a little bit interesting, basically, like, you know, shades of colors in this one.
Painting completed. We hope that your Paint-O-Rama experience has been a pleasant one.
I look good.
Thank you. And enjoy your new color.
Alright, well, there we go. I'm painted.
Well, would you look at that?
Excuse me, Miss Electra. What kind of machine is that?
Why, it's a battery-making machine. You can help me make some if you like.
Wow, that sounds like fun.
Oh! Okay, Putt Putt. You can make me a battery with 8 volts. Just punch in the number of volts you want, and the machine, bless its heart, will do the rest.
Okay, I can do that.
I'm guessing this is like an ag machine.
I'll start with 4 volts. I still need more volts of power, so I can have a total of 8. Three plus 4 equals 7 volts. I still need another volt of power, so I can have a total of 8.
It's a nice little math game here.
One plus 3 plus 4 equals 8 volts. That's it! 8 volts of power. I'm all done, Miss Electra.
Let's do that again. See how big numbers you get.
Oh! Okay, Putt Putt. You can make me a battery with 10 volts.
Okay, I can do that.
Alright, so 10 volts shouldn't be too hard to make. Now here's the question, what happens if I put like the wrong number basically in here, I guess?
I'll start with 1 volt. I still need more volts of power, so I can have a total of 10.
We'll put in 11, basically see what happens.
One plus 6 equals 7 volts. I still need more volts of power, so I can have a total of 10. One plus 4 plus 6 equals 11 volts. That's too much for the battery. I should take some volts away.
So yeah, basically something to take away volt, give volts.
Four plus 6 equals 10 volts. That's it! 10 volts of power. I'm all done, Miss Electra.
And there we go.
Nice job, Putt Putt. Aren't you the whiz kid wonder with that battery maker? Oh!
Well, let's get going on here, I guess. So mini games for this one are not too bad.
Wow! This fun zone looks great!
Well, that obviously tells me what this is. It's a fun zone. To make your way basically up here, I guess. Oh, that's the wrong way. It's basically like hit the right buttons, basically where you need to go. That's all this basically is. So this is like a memory game? Because it's basically memorize what the buttons basically are. And there's run button, of course. So red, yellow, red, red. This will take a while, but whatever. I mean, it's just the point, but it takes a while, so it basically keeps the kid, like, you know, occupied. Nope. I'll get there eventually, I guess. Red or yellow? Yellow? There we go.
I made it to the other side! Alright!
That took way longer than I really needed to, but whatever, at least I got it right in the last bit there. Pretty Pong! Basically, just follow along. Come on, get over to the corner. There's obviously some pattern to make it go like where you want to go, but whatever. As soon as I get to go where I need to go. There we go. Get a picture.
Are you sure you want to leave?
Alright, so I like that mini game. That's also pretty cool for like the Pong game too. This seems to be where I was after like getting through this like section, so let's go over here.
Welcome to the library.
Excuse me, I'm Putt Putt. I'm visiting from the past, and I'm looking for a book.
My, you are from the past, aren't you? Nowadays, all books can be found on our computer. When you find what you're looking for, I'll make a copy for you. By the way, my name's Darian. Darian the librarian.
Thanks, Darian.
You're welcome, I'm sure.
Alright, so let's go find a bear book. So the large pig was hungry. The manatee found a missing t-shirts. Bunnies. The playground with monkeys. Here we go, here's Mr. Bear.
Excuse me, Darian. Could you please make a book for me?
Certainly, Putt Putt. Which one do you want?
The story about a bear.
Coming right up. Here you go, sir.
Thanks! Now I have a book to give to King Chariot.
Alright, well, let's give that to King Chariot, I guess. But before we go, I bet up here's where we have to go to get our like last item for this area, so let's go check it out. There's the lunchbox, by the way.
Hey, it's my lunchbox.
Yes, it is a lunchbox. Welcome to our museum. I am Arthur T. Fact.
the pre-programmed curator. But you may call me Artifact.
Hi, I'm Putt Putt, and I'm visiting from the past. I think that lunchbox you have on display is mine.
I am sorry, but I have no record in my memory banks that this particular lunchbox belongs to you. There were 4,362,000 of them manufactured in your time.
But I'm sure that one's mine. It's got a picture of Smokey the Fire Engine on it.
I cannot give it to you. Otherwise, I will not have an ancient food container on display.
What if I found you another ancient food container? Then could I trade it for my Smokey the Fire Engine lunchbox?
Yes, you could.
Great! Then that's just what I'll do.
Alright, so, go trade bit for, like, you know, lunchbox. I bet that's where we go to, like, the general store for, by the way. Before I forget, let's go up here and see who is lunchbox here. And let's just see here.
Ah, horse feathers.
No.
Well.
Well, let's go do the history lesson, I guess. Whee!
Here you go, King Chariot. Here's your storybook.
And here, Putt Putt, is your history report.
Thank you very much, King Chariot. Now all I have to do is get my lunchbox and my calculator, so Mr. Firebird can close the time portal.
Alright, so it's the calculator I'm basically looking for in, like, you know, the, Wild West, I guess? You know, I got a rope. What do I use that rope for, I wonder? Let's see my basic explorers for a little bit more, because, you know, we still haven't found, like, you know, the calculator here, I don't think.
Well, shoot 'em up.
Howdy doody once again, Putt Putt.
Hi, Virgil Clyde.
Where would I find a calculator?
Look at that huge pile of hay. Look at that huge pile of hay.
That's telling me it's a clue for something.
I wonder if Cartown looked like this a long time ago. Ew. Anything else I can do for you, Toby?
As a matter of fact, there is. I'm fresh out of water. And for the life of me, I can't reach that spigot way up there on that water tower. How's about putting that noggin to work and finding something you can use to pull down that lever so you can fill me up?
I'll bet I can do that. Toby, I found a rope, and I think it's just the thing to do the trick.
I thought you'd be the kind of cowpoke who'd be handy with a rope trick.
Oh, we found what to do with the rope.
Now I'm officially in business thanks to you, Mr. Junior Conductor. Anytime you want to take a ride around the tracks, just hop on my flat car. I'll give you a ride you won't soon forget.
Thanks, Toby. I'm sure I'll take you up on it. It sounds like fun.
Alright, so there's more to see here, I guess.
Well, Buckaroo, where do you want old Toby to take you?
So we're at the Tar Flats right now. Let's go to the Gold River, I guess.
Next stop, Gold River.
Excuse me, hello?
Well, howdy, young'un. Don't mind me. I'm panning for gold.
Wow, there's really gold in that river?
What's that say? What's that? Can I get a hold of a splinter? Use some tweezers if you can find any. Otherwise, I just pull them out with my teeth.
I have a funny feeling that prospector didn't hear a word I said.
So yeah, I probably need something to talk to this guy with.
Well, looky here. Dang blam it. It's just a bunch of old rusty keys.
This could be useful.
Excuse me, do you mind if I take these?
Sonny, you can pick 'em, shake 'em, or bake 'em for all I care. They're just a bunch of good-for-nothing keys is all.
You never know. They might be good for something.
Oh, found some keys.
Hot and dry. It's the desert.
Animal
Woody,
tracks?
look at that! Animal tracks! I wonder where they go!
This is where we learn about the animals of the Wild West. Where do they go? This probably not waste is probably at the end of this, but whatever. This is a freaking maze. Well, I guess that's good if you basically want to find like a maze for a kid to basically follow.
Look, a jackrabbit! I bet you're one fast fellow.
The jackrabbit, hooray! Can you find all the animals, basically?
It's an armadillo! You're kinda cute for such a funny looking guy, aren't you, boy?
Hopefully there's no, like, thing at the end of this one. I really hate to do this one, I think. This is not what I consider a fun game.
Look at the Roadrunner! A Roadrunner can run up to 15 miles per hour.
Just follow the tracks, that's what this is all about.
Hubcap Hill, here we come.
Hopefully I'll find the stuff I need here. There's the calculator.
It's my calculator. Hey, little guy, could you throw that down to me, please? It's mine.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Well, here's where the keys come in use.
Which key should I use? This key doesn't fit. Maybe I should try a different key.
Let's look for a trident then.
Which key should I use?
There we go.
It worked! Excellent! I've got my calculator back. Now all I have to do is get my lunchbox so Mr. Firebird can close the time portal.
Alright, so we need to find ourselves an old-fashioned lunchbox container.
All aboard for the old rock mine.
Maybe we'll find here.
Whoa.
I don't see anything here. No indication of just like anywhere to go. Oh, that seems to be it for here.
Hang on. We're headed back to Tire Flat Station.
Alright, so here's a question. Where do I get the lunchbox from?
I'd like some chewy, fruity wagon wheels, please.
It'll cost you a nickel.
Oh well, I guess I'll just have to come back when I have one.
Hey, and howdy once again, Putt Putt. How's my little tin can buddy from the future?
Just fine, Lurleen.
So where would I find it? I do not know. I suspect it's something to do with its force, by the way, for like, you know, the hay.
Look at that huge pile of hay!
No, I probably need like a shovel, or a pitchfork, or something like that. Let's see if there's like, you know, something like that in the castle. There is a blacksmith, right? So you might be able to make something like that.
Still work to be done.
What's that you're making?
It's a shield for King Chariot.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
It sure takes a lot of work to make a shield.
Oh, indeed it does, my friend. Indeed it does.
It sure takes a lot of work to make a shield.
Oh, indeed it does, my friend. Indeed it does. More than anything, I love being a blacksmith.
Alright, so not helpful here, I guess. Hey, Merlin can help me.
It's fine to see you once again, my young apprentice.
It's good to see you too, Merlin.
Yep, just the fun things to do here. You know, that's what I don't think about the adventure games sometimes, by the way. You're basically, like, you know, looking at a needle in a haystack sort of idea to, like, you know, try and find that last little piece basically needed to keep going.
I shall begin. The bear combs his hair with a hairbrush. He brushes his teeth with a toothbrush. Afterward, he'll wash his hands with soap. That was a fine story. Our kingdom is grateful, Putt Putt. I shall read it again later.
I'm glad you liked it, King Chariot.
Pretty sure there's minigames back here, so... You know, I guess we'll move to the past, maybe? That's the thing, like, you know, where do you basically look, like, basically find that last, like, option you sort of, like, need? Option, so to speak, that you basically need.
Here we go, Pep.
Maybe we'll find it with, like, you know, the old tire guy over here. Or, like, the old, like, you know, guy over here.
Where are my manners? Can I interest you in some fabulous, delicious, nutritious primordial soup? Made it myself. Sure, that would be great. Compliments of the house. Primordial soup tastes terrific. Hey, this is really an interesting bowl. Basically made that myself too. Why don't you keep it? I have another bowl. Gee, thanks, Will. Ah, don't mention it.
Well, I found my ancient lunchbox. It's very ancient. Now it's worth knowing, by the way, that horse with like the hay, it could be as part of a minigame that, like, you know, wasn't basically part of like this, like, you know, episode, because basically you can play through this game again. It'll have, like, you know, different options for like playing the game, and, like, you know, I didn't need to like interact with the horse this time around, but later on, like, you have to play this again, I might. Let's just finish this one up. Shouldn't be that much longer.
Here's an ancient food container for you, Artifact. It's a really old stone bowl. I got it from a wheel way back in the dinosaur ages.
The dinosaur ages, you say? How amazing! This will now be the oldest item we have in our museum. Here. Take the lunchbox.
Thanks! Great! I got my Smokey the Fire Engine lunchbox back. Hot diggity, this is great! It looks like I got everything I needed to get. Come on, Pep. Let's travel back through time to Cartown and tell Mr. Firebird.
And back we go.
Guess what? I did it! I did it! I found all my things. And Pep too.
Congratulations, Putt Putt. I knew you would.
Now I can finally show you my new school supplies.
Excellent, Putt Putt. But first, I must close the time portal for good. We don't need any more disasters.
Disasters? I don't know about that, Mr. Firebird. I guess it all depends on how you look at it. Between you and me, I thought time traveling was the best fun ever.
Well, I'm glad you had so much fun, Putt Putt. But according to my calculations, you're going to be late for school unless you hurry.
Yipes, you're right, Mr. Firebird. I'll show you my report later. Here's my history report. Now let me tell you what I learned.
And there we go. The end of Putt Putt Travels Through Time. You know, I have to say, compared to, like, you know, the Putt Putt Saves the Zoo, this was a lot better done, I think, in terms of, like, you know, the, like, mini games and stuff like that. Though, I kind of feel like, you know, going back and forth between, like, the different, like, you know, events was kind of like, you know, a little bit too much like, you know, like Putt Putt Saves the Zoo again, so to speak. Because basically I had like the 4 areas that you go back to. You know, it's just like a little bit of everything, so to speak. But not a bad game. I definitely like this a lot, like, you know, compared to like the past, like, you know, Putt Putt games. I think this one. Alright, well, I'll be happy to show this to my niece, I think. Just to make sure I don't hit the quit button when I'm not looking, but whatever. Well, let's wait for the credits to roll. And yeah, no bother is like, you know, a lot of people worked on this like small little game, even though like, you know, it's just a very simple adventure game for the most part. Putt Putt explain like, you know, what dinosaurs they got are, I guess.
Continuum.
What things have always been.
1,
2,
3,
4. Doors that lead through into places in time for you. That's where you'll find Pep.
We feeling sad that your homework is gone and everything's wrong, but it won't be for long.
But
When you look up, you'll see that time doesn't stop because it goes on forever.
Goes on forever.
You'll see the old west
And visit a king.
and see dinosaurs.
And really neat future things.
When you return, you'll know what you'll learn.
Pay close attention. Stay on your mission.
To see new dimensions.
And when you look up,
you'll know that
time doesn't stop.
because it
Goes on forever with you.
Get out.
Alright, well, these credits getting close to being done. I didn't think there's that many people who worked on this. I guess as like the games keep going along, we get like more and more stuff that's being worked on for like, you know, this type of game. So a lot more people are working on it. Getting to the Macintosh people now. There is a thing about the picture pal ball type of thing. Production. There's our lead testers. And yes, on it goes. Where does the credits end? No one knows. Alright, so there we go. Putt Putt created by Shelley Day. There's the voice actors, I guess. You know, I'm not sure, but I think this is a little bit longer, like, to play like this game than like the last one, so that's worth noting. Apparently this is recorded at Bad Animals in Seattle. Hey, that looks to be like, there we go, there's more of it. Because why not? Dedicated to Brett Barrett. Alright, that looks to be the end. So there we go. Copyright, because why not? There's a copyright. They're really paying us out a little bit, this credits here. You know, I get the feeling we're supposed to.
Do you want to play again?
All right, never mind. So let's go right there. So no. All right, so that was basically Putt Putt Travels Through Time, and yeah, it took me a little bit longer to play this one compared to like the last ones, like, you know, an hour 20 minutes, so to speak. But you know, there's some good fun to be had this one, I think. I actually liked it a lot better in like terms of like, you know, a lot of like this mini games compared to like Save the Zoo. And you know, it does like a good continuation of like, you know, joins the parade and goes to the moon, I guess. But anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed it, and take care.